Assalamu alaikum anatomists. The only arm bone we have is the humerus. As you can see right here, its type is long bone, meaning it has two ends and one shaft in between. The end closer to the trunk, or else called the proximal end, has head followed by anatomical neck, then two tuberosities separated by intertubercular groove. Finally, surgical neck. If you don't know the terminology, you can write them now. You can also add the arm bone in your terminology. We have inter here meaning between. Add neck means constriction. The humerus proximal end, as you can see here, has many landmarks. So let us take them one by one. This rounded medial head is followed by this narrow oblique neck. Then here two tuberosities. The larger lateral one is called greater tubercle, while the smaller anterior one is called the lesser tubercle. We have another narrow part and it's called a neck, a surgical neck, as it is a frequent site of fracture. Now let us jump to the humeral shaft. By the way, the word tuberosity and tubercle are used interchangeably, but tuberosity means a larger tubercle. In the shaft, we have just two things, the deltoid tuberosity and the spiral groove, both laterally. As you can see here, this figure shows the anterior surface of the humerus and its posterior surface. Studying the shaft, we have the deltoid tuberosity here and the radial groove, or else called the spiral groove, from backward. Before we continue, let me tell you everything has a reason for its presence. The head forms a type of joint called ball and socket, taken in the next chapter, inshallah. The anatomical neck allows attachment of its capsule. These two tubercles serves as a site of attachment also, but for some muscles and ligaments. The intertubercular groove, also known as the bicipital groove, allows the biceps brachii tendon to pass. The surgical neck isn't a landmark. So now the deltoid tuberosity is where a muscle called deltoid attaches to. And the radial or spiral groove is an oblique groove where a nerve called radial nerve passes through. Now we finished the proximal end and the shaft of this long bone. Now time to the distal end. It has an articular part and a non-articular part. By the way, articulation means forming a joint. So the articular part is something called trochlear and capitulum, while the non-articular part are two epicondyles and three fossae. You can add here epi means above, and the condyle, as you can see, it is the distal part of the humerus. So the condyles, or the trochlea and the capitulum, above them we have the epicondyles, one of them medially, and you can remember this by the head is also medially, and one of them is laterally. You need just to remember the names. Don't give it more than it needs. So, and about the three fossae, we have the first fossa here called the radial fossa, then the coronoid fossa, and on the posterior part we have the olecranon fossa. You will know the reason of their naming when you study the radius and the ulna of the forearm. I gave you what I can. You need to give yourself enough memorization time. Now time to the Arabic grammar. في الذراع أو ما يطلق عليه العضد فيها عظمة واحدة تسمى بالهيومرس. فيها معالم كثيرة ولكن أهمها التالي: الهيد وبعديها اثنين تيوبركلز فوق، الجريتر والليسر، واثنين ايبيكوندايلز تحت، الميديال واللاتر، وأخيرا وأهم حاجة الأوليكرينون فوسا. هؤلاء هم أهم 6 معالم. Time to the questions of this funny bone. The humerus is the only bone that makes up the arm, anatomically speaking. Is this true or is it false? Well, it's actually true, as you can see here. And here is the reason also you can pause to read. So the answer is in fact true. The humerus bone is a long bone that's part of the... We have 4 choices here. The correct answer is the appendicular skeleton. Here is a picture if you don't know. And that's the reason. So the correct answer is in fact B. Now let us label the posterior and the anterior of the humerus. Don't forget to pause and to try to answer them on a paper. Here is what your answer should be. The quote today says, قال سنشد عضدك بأخيك ونجعل لكما سلطانا فلا يصلون إليكما بآياتنا أنتما ومن اتبعكما الغالبون. Which means Allah said, we will strengthen your arm through your brother and grant you both supremacy so they will not reach you. It will be through our signs you and those who follow you will be the predominant. So I want you to go up now. No, not alone like this businessman, with your brother. And the YMnotes, of course. Then help each other with your life challenges, even if you have different life tracks.